Do you want to speak English more naturally every day? The best way is to practice simple daily conversations. Today's conversation is slow, easy, and perfect for beginners. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to start a friendly morning conversation with confidence. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Smart Learning English channel. If you enjoy this lesson, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment. Now, let's get started.
Welcome to Smart Learning English channel.
Hi, Dave. It's nice to see you this morning. How's your day going so far?
Hi, Cindy. It's going well. I just finished my breakfast.
That's a great way to start the day. Breakfast gives us energy. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. I had eggs, toast, and a cup of coffee. It was simple, but very good.
That sounds delicious. I also enjoy a simple breakfast. Sometimes simple food is the best.
I agree. A good breakfast makes me feel ready for the day.
Exactly. Many people like to ask about someone's morning. It's a friendly way to start a conversation.
Really? What can I ask?
You can say, "How's your morning going?" It's a very natural question. You'll hear it often.
So I can ask, how's your morning going?
Absolutely. Let's practice. How's your morning going, Dave?
It's going well. Thank you. How's your morning going?
It's going great. I had a nice cup of coffee before we started talking.
Coffee helps you wake up?
It does. Many people enjoy coffee in the morning. Some people prefer tea. Everyone has different habits.
I usually drink coffee, but sometimes I drink tea.
Both are great choices. The important thing is to enjoy your morning.
Sometimes my mornings are very busy. I have to get ready for work quickly.
I understand. Many people have busy mornings. That's why short conversations are useful. Even a 1-minute conversation can make someone's day better.
That's true. A simple good morning can make people smile.
Exactly. Good morning is one of the most common greetings in English. People say it at work, at school, at a coffee shop, and even when meeting neighbors.
Should I always say good morning instead of hello?
Good question. If it's morning, good morning sounds more natural. Later in the day, people usually say hello or hi.
That's easy to remember. Morning, good morning. Any other time, hello or hi.
Perfect. You're learning quickly. Here's another useful expression. Native speakers often ask, "Did you sleep well?" It's a kind question. People ask it when they care about someone.
Oh, I like that. If someone asks me, "Did you sleep well?" I can say, "Yes, I did." Or, "Not really. I went to bed late."
Exactly. Both answers sound very natural. You don't need long sentences. Simple English works very well.
I'm starting to notice something. Daily conversations use the same expressions again and again.
You're absolutely right. That's why daily practice is so helpful. The more you hear these expressions, the more natural they become.
I already feel more comfortable.
I'm happy to hear that. We've started our morning with a friendly greeting. We've talked about breakfast. We've learned a few useful expressions. Now let's continue our conversation by talking about today's plans and the simple question people ask almost every morning. That's a great start to the morning. Now let's talk about today's plans. People ask this question every day.
Really? What's the question?
They ask, "What are you doing today?" It's simple, and it's very common.
Oh, I hear that sometimes. It's an easy question.
Exactly. People ask it at work. They ask it at school. Friends ask it too. It's a friendly way to start a conversation.
So if someone asks me, "What are you doing today?" I can answer, "I'm going to work."
Perfect. That's short, that's natural, and that's exactly how people speak.
What if I'm staying home?
Then you can say, I'm staying home today. That's a very common answer.
What if I want to relax?
You can say, I'm relaxing today, or I'm taking it easy today. Both sound natural.
I like, I'm taking it easy today. It sounds nice.
It does. Native speakers say that often. It means you're going to have a relaxing day.
That's easy to remember.
Let's practice together. What are you doing today, Dave?
I'm going to work. How about you?
I'm recording a new English lesson. After that, I'm going to read a book.
That sounds like a nice day.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
I want to learn another question.
Of course. Here's one you'll hear almost every morning. What time do you start work?
People ask that?
Yes, especially when they're getting to know someone. It's a very natural question.
If someone asks me, what time do you start work? I can say, I start work at 9.
Excellent. That's a perfect answer. You can also say, I start at 9. Both sound natural.
I like the shorter one. I start at 9.
Many native speakers do the same. Simple English is very common.
What if I don't work?
Then you can answer with your own routine. For example, I have class at 9. Or, I stay home with my family. The important thing is to answer honestly.
That makes sense.
Now, let's continue. Another friendly question is, are you busy today?
Oh, I hear that a lot.
Yes. People ask it before making plans or before asking for help.
If I'm busy, I can say, yes, I'm a little busy.
Exactly. Or you can say, yes, I have a busy day. Both are common.
And if I'm free?
You can say, no, I'm free today. Or, I have some free time.
Those are easy.
That's why they're useful. Daily English is usually simple. You don't need long sentences.
I'm starting to notice that. People don't always speak with difficult words.
You're right. Native speakers often choose simple words. The conversation moves naturally.
Let's practice again.
Great idea. What are you doing today?
I'm going to work. What about you?
I'm making an English podcast. What time do you start work?
I start at 9. Are you busy today?
A little, but I'm happy to be here.
Me too. This conversation feels very natural.
I'm glad you think so. These are the kinds of questions people ask every day. The more you hear them, the more confident you'll become.
I already feel more comfortable speaking English.
That's wonderful. We've talked about this morning. We've talked about today's plans. Now let's continue our daily conversation with another simple topic that almost everyone talks about every day.
I'm curious, what do people usually talk about next?
We've talked about this morning. We've talked about today's plans. Now let's imagine it's lunchtime. This is another time when people often have short conversations.
That's true. People usually talk during lunch.
Exactly. Lunch is a great time to chat. The conversations are usually simple and very natural.
What can I ask someone at lunchtime?
Here's a common question. Have you had lunch yet? You'll hear this quite often.
Oh, that's easy. If I already ate, I can say, yes, I have.
Perfect. You can also say, yes, I just had lunch. Both sound very natural.
What if I haven't eaten yet?
Then you can simply say, not yet, or not yet, I'm going now. Both answers are common.
That's easy to remember.
Good. Let's practice. Have you had lunch yet, Dave?
Yes, I have. I had lunch about an hour ago. How about you?
Not yet. I'm going after we finish talking.
I hope you enjoy your lunch.
Thank you. That's very kind. People often say, enjoy your lunch. It's a friendly expression.
I'll remember that.
Good. Now here's another question. What did you have for lunch?
People ask that?
Yes, especially friends and coworkers. It's an easy way to start a conversation.
If someone asks me, what did you have for lunch? I can say, I had chicken and rice.
Excellent. That's a complete answer. You can also say, I had noodles. I had a sandwich. I had salad. They're all natural.
What did you have for lunch today?
Today, I had a sandwich and some fruit. It was light, but very tasty.
That sounds healthy. I like sandwiches too.
Really? What's your favorite sandwich?
I like chicken sandwiches. They're simple and they're delicious.
That sounds good. I enjoy them too. See, a simple question can become a longer conversation.
You're right. We started with lunch. Now we're talking about our favorite food.
Exactly. That's how real conversations work. They grow naturally. You don't have to force them.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm happy to hear that. Now, let's continue. After lunch, people often ask another simple question. How's your day going?
Oh, I hear that a lot.
Yes, it's one of the most common daily expressions. People ask it at work, at school, in stores, almost everywhere.
If someone asks me, how's your day going? I can answer, it's going well.
Perfect. You can also say, it's going great, or it's going pretty well. All of those sound natural.
What if I'm having a busy day?
You can say, it's been busy, or I'm a little busy today. Both are common.
I like it's been busy. It sounds simple.
It is. Native speakers use it often. Simple expressions are usually the best.
Let's practice again.
Great. How's your day going, Dave?
It's going well. I've been busy, but I'm feeling good. How's your day going?
It's going great. I finished some work and now I'm enjoying this conversation.
I'm enjoying it too. I'm learning many useful expressions.
That's wonderful. Daily English isn't about difficult grammar. It's about simple conversations. The more you practice, the more natural they become.
I feel much more confident now. At first, I didn't know what to say. Now, I know several questions I can use every day.
Exactly. Today, you've learned how to talk about your morning, your plans, and even your lunch. Now, there's one more part of the day that people love to talk about. It's the time when work is finished, people go home, and they finally have time to relax. Let's talk about that next. We've had a busy day. Now it's evening. This is the time when many people finally relax.
I like the evening. It feels peaceful.
Me too. After a long day, people often ask, "How was your day?" It's a very common question.
I hear that at home. My family asks me that.
Exactly. Friends ask it, family members ask it, even coworkers ask it before they go home.
If someone asks, how was your day? I can say, it was good.
Perfect. That's a simple answer. You can also say, it was great. It was busy. It was relaxing. All of those sound natural.
What if my day wasn't very good?
That's okay. You can honestly say, it was a little busy, or it was a long day. Those are very common answers.
I like, it was a long day. I think many people say that.
They do, especially after work. Now let me ask you, how was your day today?
It was good. I worked hard. I learned some new English, and now I'm happy. How was your day?
It was wonderful. I enjoyed talking with you, and I hope our listeners learned something useful.
I think they did. I learned many new expressions today.
That's wonderful. Now, let's continue our evening conversation. After talking about the day, people often ask, "What are you doing tonight?"
Oh, that's another useful question.
It is. People ask it all the time, especially friends.
If someone asks, what are you doing tonight? I can say, I'm going to relax.
Excellent. Or you can say, I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to cook dinner. I'm going to spend time with my family. They're all natural answers.
Tonight, I'm going to listen to more English.
That's a great idea. Listening every day helps a lot. Even 15 minutes makes a difference.
Sometimes I think I'm improving very slowly.
Many learners feel that way. But remember, learning a language takes time. Every conversation helps, every new word helps, every minute of practice helps.
That makes me feel better.
I'm glad. Now, here's another common evening question. What time do you usually go to bed?
People ask that?
Yes. especially friends. They're talking about daily habits.
I usually go to bed around 11.
That's a natural answer. I usually go to bed around 10. Getting enough sleep is important.
I agree. When I sleep well, I feel better the next day.
Exactly. A good morning often begins with a good night's sleep.
That's true. Everything is connected. Morning, afternoon, evening. Every day is different.
And every day gives us a chance to practice English. You don't need a classroom. You don't need perfect grammar. You only need simple conversations.
That's what I like about today's lesson. Everything felt natural. Nothing felt difficult.
That was our goal. Daily English is about real life. It's about the conversations people have every day. At home, at work, at school, at a coffee shop, at the supermarket, with friends, with family. The more you listen, the more familiar these conversations become.
When I first started learning English, I thought I needed hundreds of difficult words. Now I understand something different. I only need useful words, and I need to practice them often.
Exactly. Simple English is powerful. When you use simple words with confidence, people understand you. That's what communication is all about.
I'm going to practice these conversations tomorrow. Maybe I'll start with, "Good morning." Then I'll ask, "How's your day going?"
That's a wonderful plan. The best way to improve is to use English in your daily life. One conversation today, another conversation tomorrow. Little by little, your confidence will grow.
Thank you, Cindy. I really enjoyed today's conversation.
You're very welcome. And thank you for learning with us today. We started our day together. We talked about the morning. We talked about today's plans. We talked about lunch. We talked about our afternoon. And we finished our evening with a relaxing conversation. That's what real daily English conversation is all about.
I can't wait for our next conversation.
Me too. Before we go, we'd love to hear from you. What part of your day do you usually enjoy the most? Morning, afternoon, or evening? And which new English expression will you use first? Tell us in the comments below. Thank you for joining us today. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep practicing, and remember, every small conversation brings you one step closer to speaking English with confidence. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next lesson.